Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're into the 6th episode of the copy trading series where I take you from zero to hero. Today we're going to be discussing the most common copy trading mistakes and we're also going to talk about mindset. I'm also going to keep this video pretty short and straight to the point because the last videos were pretty long and I don't want you guys to get lost. So far we have discovered the basics, full guides, best methods to find copy tradable wallets, how to analyze the wallets, how to copy trade those wallets and start making money. Anyways, getting back to the most common mistakes, we're going to talk about 7 key points. The first one, it's obviously going to be not using the right tools. When it comes to copy trading, keep in mind that the most important factor is how fast you can mirror the wallet, which means that, for example, let's say the wallet W bought the token at $1, right? If you are slow as fuck, you're gonna be buying the token at 1.5. Obviously, your profit margin will be smaller. That's why we're gonna use Odin bot, which is what the last video is about, how to set it up, best configuration, trading strategies. If you want to start using it, you have the first link in the description, which is gonna allow you to register and start trading. From my honest perspective, Odin bot is the fastest copy trading bot on Solana with transactions as fast as 1 second. Moving on to the second point, we have the unprofitable, risky, and degen wallets. Taking this wallet as an example, the first thing that I notice is that the total PNL it's negative. This guy lost $5,500 in the last 7 days. So what's the whole point of copy trading him if all he does is lose money? For example, his latest trade was 2 days ago and he lost $2,000. The wins are pretty small, $100, $20, $25, but the losses are $400, $1,000, and so on. So that's the most important factor. You are copy trading because you want to make money. If you find a wallet who you see that has too much red, which means too many losses, just skip it. Moving on, we have the degen wallets, which are the most dangerous wallets. This one made $6,500 in the last 7 days. But if you look to the left, you're going to see that all the traded tokens have the same name and ticker, and on top of that, they have the danger sign, which means that this is a quick pump and dump token. Obviously, when you see a wallet who traded 2 tokens with the same name and same ticker, just skip it. Don't even think about it. Okay, but let's say that this wallet has $7,500 made in the last 7 days. It's profitable, traded tokens, but as you can see, all of the traded tokens do have this red trading sign, which means that the tokens were quick pumps and dumps. Inevitably, some wallets will have 1 or 2 or around 10 to 15% of the traded tokens with the danger sign. But whenever you see a wallet who has way too many danger sign tokens, skip it. Why? Because you're gonna get wrecked. They trade very, very low market cap tokens. All this money they make comes from their copy trading them. So with that being said, keep in mind that don't follow unprofitable wallets, degen wallets, and wallets who trade a lot of shitty risky tokens. On the other hand, we have another type of wallet that it's not necessarily bad, but from my perspective, I don't really like it, and are those wallets who have a high trading frequency. For example, this wallet made $28,000 in the last 7 days, but as you can see on the left side, it trades way too frequently, like 24 hours ago, 2 hours, 2 hours. On average, it does like 10 to 15, 20 trades per day. There is no issue if it's being profitable, because at the end of the day, we're trying to make money. But this guy, it's not consistent with the wins. Like, he loses a lot. Okay, he makes a lot of money. Most of them do come from buying with big sizes. Also, if you pay close attention, you're going to see that he traded 3 times same tokens with the same ticker and same picture, which, if you guys remember, I told you that it's a very, very big danger sign. So from my perspective, I would skip this kind of wallet. Moving on to the third point, it's rushing to copy trade a wallet. As you guys know, I always tell you to first monitor a wallet. Let's take this one as an example. When I first found it, his last trade was chatbot. Up until here, it was all green, big profits, profits everywhere. He was making money, so I decided to add it to my track bot. As the days went by, I noticed that this guy was starting to lose a shit ton of money and was going on a very, very big losing streak. On top of that, he was trading risky tokens. And this way, I dodged a bullet. Most of you are gonna see this wallet, you're gonna see the green stats, he was making money. I will straight up put it in your copy trading bot. This is a very, very, very big mistake, guys. Remember, first monitor for 2-3 days, and if you see that this trader, aside from the losses, which are inevitable, still make money, okay, then go ahead, copy trade it. Always start with a smaller size. Most of you, if your portfolio, let's say it's 5 Solanas, for example, are gonna ape with 1 Solana on the wallet. Okay, it's completely understandable. If you have high conviction and you are sure that this wallet is going to make you money, okay, go ahead. But if your portfolio is 5 Solana and you discover a wallet that you might think is good to copy trade, start with 0.25. If you see it's being profitable, okay, increase the size to 0.5, but don't directly copy trade with 1 Solana or 20-25% of your whole portfolio size. Moving on to the fourth point, it's focusing too much on the win rate. As you guys know, win rate is not everything. Let me explain. Let's say a wallet traded 10 tokens, right? 5 of them are losses, but 5 of them are wins. The losses add up to, let's say, 1K, $1,000, but the wins add up to $10,000, which means that despite having a 50% win rate, he made a profit of $9,000. I would like you to quickly invite you to the Telegram group chat, which is going to be the first link in the description, where we share a lot of insights. For example, we share wallets, we share videos, we share tools, and many more things that are going to take you as a beginner to a professional trader. This is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single penny. So feel free to join. First link in the description. If you want to learn more about this, I have a complete thread on my X, which is going to be linked in the description, where I explain why you should not always focus only on a win rate. Despite being a big factor, I would strongly recommend you to keep an eye of the win rate on each token and not on the overall stats that tools may show you, like CLO, GMGN, Zelfie Guru, and so on. At the end of the day, it's about making money. Regarding the fifth point, we have the KOL wallets. If you don't know what a KOL is, means Key Opinion Leaders, which, long story short, are the famous people of crypto. Whenever you're scrolling on X, you're going to see huge wins, huge P&Ls, screenshots from hundreds of thousands of dollars on their Phantom wallet. But let me tell you that most of these KOLs are trash when it comes to copy trading. For example, let's have a look at this wallet, which belongs to a very famous guy called Letuch, which is an influencer on the crypto space. And okay, he made $1 million in the last 7 days. But first of all, he trades a shit ton of times. Like for example, in the last hour, he traded 3 times. If you are okay with this, okay, go ahead. But most of his trades are losses and he trades a shit ton of risky tokens. Me, personally, I don't like copy trading influencers because first of all, they have insider info, they have a lot of bundle wallets, and they already have a shit ton of copy traders. If you want to do so, go ahead. But my opinion, it's that I just want to stay out of them. Moving on to the sixth point, we have the copy traded wallets, which means wallets that are already being copy traded by other people. For example, let's say that we have a token that it had its pump, it had its dump, and now it's dead. If whenever your wallet buys, you see a quick pump around here, like all of a sudden it pumps, means that your wallet is already being copy traded by other people, which means that your mirror wallet is gonna get at the very bottom, M stands for mirror, and you gonna get at the very top. Why? Because their purchase or their transaction is going to pump the price and the copy traders are going to get in. If you want to ensure the best pricing when it comes to copy trading, please use Odin bot. I swear when I tell you that it's the fastest copy trading bot out there. If you want to dig deeper when it comes to identifying copy trading wallets, you have our next post. Once again, it's going to be linked in the description. But let's have a quick look at the images. For example, as you can see, this is the 1 second time frame and a wallet bought 3 times. The candles of whenever he buys are not big, which means that this wallet it's not being heavily copy traded. On top of that, the token is below $100,000. On the other hand, we have this wallet when it cost an 18% price pump within 2 seconds, because these are the 1 second candles, which means that if you buy around this price, you're gonna get a much worse profit. Why? Because you're not gonna get in as the same price as the mirror wallet, but you're probably gonna get in the next 2-3 second candles. All right, lastly, we're gonna talk about finding the insider wallets. I'm pretty sure that if you are new to copy trading, you have seen those crazy P&Ls, someone who turned $1 into 100,000, or those crazy 1 to 100 soul challenges, and you really want to find those insider wallets. For example, if you take a look at this guy, he turned $700 into $130,000 and he had another 20x. What's the issue? That this guy doesn't have Solana on its balance, which means that he's not going to be active back again. You might be considering this as an insider wallet, but let me tell you that finding this type of wallets and actually being able to copy trade them, it's very hard. Why? If you take a look at its Solscan account, I'm filtering his transfers when it comes to Solanas. I've also set a quick filter of minimum 0.1 Solanas so I can hide those spammy transactions. And you're gonna see that this guy retrieved the profits to another wallet. In the event of you wanting to track him down and see where the profits were retrieved, you're gonna find nothing. Why? Because he retrieved the profits to another wallet, and from this wallet it moved to another wallet. This last wallet still has the Solana in, and he doesn't have any other transfers, which means that you cannot track down this type of guys. Most of the times, real insiders are gonna mask their transactions using centralized exchange wallets. Why? Because they are almost impossible to track down. That's why I will recommend you to follow human copytradable wallets. For example, let's take a look at this guy. He made $25,000 in the last 7 days, 100% win rate, and he has a lot of wins. Of course, this doesn't mean that you can copy this wallet straight away. What I'm saying is that the difference between the last wallet and this one is, first of all, that he has Solana in his balance and he's being actively trading. Remember, the last guy had 0 Solanas and only had 2 trades on his account. That's why my suggestion for you is that if you're starting into copy trading, don't try to follow those big, huge insider wallets, but instead focus on these human copy tradable wallets. Alright, moving on to the mindset, we have 6 key points. First one are the emotions. As you guys know, trading comes down to how you handle your emotions. If you're going into a losing streak, stop trading. Analyze why you lost so many trades. Most of the times, people, if they lose 1 Solana, they're gonna buy with 2 Solanas next time, so they can recover their loss, and then with 4, and then with 6, and so on, until they burn down their whole portfolio. Please don't be an emotional copy trader. Also, keep in mind that copy trading, it's about replicating what others do, which kinda removes the emotions from the equation. That means that when you're losing, please understand that this is part of the game. At the beginning, you may be lost, you may not know what you're doing, you may be getting into a losing streak, but I really encourage you to learn from your mistakes. After you had some unsuccessful trades, go back to them and analyze why you lost. Don't just blindly buy tokens. Try to understand why you're copy trading this wallet, why it's working, why it's not working, and so on. Along with that, we have the risk management. This should be water clear, which means that if you guys have a portfolio of 5 Solanas, right? Most of you are going to risk 1 Solana to make 0.5 Solana, which means a 50% profit. From a risk reward ratio, this is not worth it. Why? Because you should be buying with 1 Solana to at least make 2 Solanas or lose 0.5. Remember that Odin bot has an auto stop loss and built-in. Remember that Odin bot has an auto stop loss and take profit, which can help you managing your risk. It's all about having a solid risk reward ratio. You must win more than you lose. Otherwise, there is no point when copy trading. Regarding the 4th point, we have time investment, which means that you're gonna have to invest a shit ton of time to learn how to copy trade, especially in the beginning, because there are gonna be a lot of topics that you're not gonna understand. You're gonna feel lost. Let me tell you that this should not worry you, because that's how I started as well. Eventually, you're gonna understand how things work, why this trade failed, why you succeeded, and so on. So if you're a beginner, just put in the time and eventually you're gonna become profitable. Next up, we have the planning, which is the 5th point. This one comes really in hand with risk management, emotions, and losing, which means basically making a fucking plan and stick to it. Don't be an emotional copy trader, because let me tell you that if you are copy trading based on your emotions and you want to make quick money, there are very, very high chances that you're going to end up losing all your money. That's why you have to have a budget. If your budget it's 5 Solanas, bro, stick to your 5 Solanas. Don't put life savings or 10 Solanas or 20 Solanas if you cannot afford this. Have a motherfucker budget, make a plan, invest the time to learn how to turn those 5 Solanas into 10, build a risk management plan as well, learn how to control your emotions, and also study your losses. And that's what it takes to be a profitable copy trader. Remember, if this was easy, everybody would be doing it and there would be no reward. That's why you have to take in consideration these 6 key points about mindset and copy trading in general. So that's what I have for today's video. Pretty different from the last ones. Also, it's very, very necessary to have this kind of videos because mindset and strategies are big factors when it comes to being a successful copy trader. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If so, I would really appreciate if you drop a like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.